Good morning everyone. The first session itself is on developing learning objective. So learning objectives, what is learning objective, why we want to create learning objective and how to create learning objective. These are the sessions conducted here. So I am Madhuri Marvin Kurve, faculty from Thakur College of Engineering and research scholar at Education Technology. Along with my guide Sahana Murthy, we are conducting the sessions on development of learning objective. After completion of this session, what we expect you to do is, you will able to explain what is learning objective or need for learning objective. You can identify what is valid learning objective and you will able to write learning objective for the course what you are taking for the next semester. So now as a teacher, what we expect student to learn? Definitely first is the content, that is the course, whichever course you are teaching, whatever is the important concept, whatever the important concept applications, all these things you feel that student should able to learn through your courses. But along with the content, what we expect is some skills should be developed in the student or some abilities should be developed in the student. Now these abilities can be complex problem solving abilities, maybe designing of the experiment, maybe making some predictions or how to check solutions. So these are certain abilities we expect student to do once they study the course. And the third point is attitude. What is all engineering about? If there is an open problem, how to attempt that problem. So these are all attitudes student need to develop after learning the course. So these are, as a teacher, these are our expectations. So now imagine a teaching learning scenario. The course is digital logic design. Topic is VHDL. It is a simulation language for digital circuit design and students are from second year engineering, electronics engineering. Now this is just a brief refresher on the digital logic design or digital logic circuit. What it contains basically, digital logic circuit is an electronic device wherein logical decisions are made by the device depending upon different digital input signal which are given at the input. Now for example, this is the NOT gate where the symbol is shown here. Now what NOT gate does is, it just inverses the input signal, that is if you give a positive signal, you will get a negative signal from the gate. So such three basic types of gates are in a digital logic circuit. So this is a very basic introduction of the logic circuit. This is just a refresher for all those they know what is a logic circuit and those they are not knowing what is the logic circuit as a course. Now this logic gates, they can be tested using a signal practically, that is hardware is possible, you mount it, you test it. The second method is you can test it even using a simulation language, that is you can simulate that gate, apply different signals through test bench and see what is the output. Now in order to do this, there is a simulation software which is available, that is known as VHDL. VHDL is very high speed hardware description language wherein you are describing that logic circuit, you apply different signals and you test the signal. So now let us come back to the teaching learning scenario. Now teaching learning scenario is, this is the VHDL is the part of a digital logic system which is taught by a teacher. Now when teacher is teaching this subject, it is being a small unit. What is done by teacher is, teacher explain all instruction set of VHDL in the class, explain all the commands with example and wrote few programs for standard circuit. So this is what is done by teacher. Now let us see what student had done. So students studied whatever is taught, whatever commands are taught to them in VHDL, whatever problems solved by teacher in the classroom, that practice same problems at home. Now let us see what happened in exam. Now this is the exam question. Exam question is related to some real life scenario. Switches are given and on-off conditions are given to the student and they are supposed to simulate this situation using VHDL. So what is expected from student here, they are supposed to analyze that situation, convert that situation into logic gate and then use VHDL program and implement VHDL program. This is what is a simple expectation from the exam. Now let us see what happened. Result is most of the students were not able to attempt this question or solve this question. So now let us see what is wrong. So when feedback is taken, student clear cut said that this question is out of syllabus because they have not solved it, they have not come across any real life situation, they have solved problems with very standard gates, and VHDL being very small part of the entire syllabus, teacher treated in the way it is given in the syllabus. So now instructor comment is, see this question is very simple, they have to just apply logic and they have to solve the problem, VHDL commands are known to them. So now this is what is the teaching learning scenario. Most of the time as a teacher we also come across this situation. We know that the questions are simple, but students feel that they are out of syllabus.